false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Yeah, nigga be dipping, B. Bullshit. Nigga be dipping, B.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And down he goes.
Look at that blitz work.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So the sack pushes him back, and now third and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From midfield now, here's Ryan.
Look at that blitz work.
And he goes down once more.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys
his
who knew how to rush the
ass,
passer,
nigga.
they would just tell you, just
working
cover
like a
people
bitch.
for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that
You got
play.
this shit not on the map.
Down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Adam Humphries deep for Tampa Bay. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh, they're fan.
A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
About to so cold than a bitch. No, I had the fan on, son. It been right over me. Shit. I didn't know that bitch was on.
Winston and the Bucks take over now, 1st and 10.
Man, I'm ceiling fans, son. That bitch, I know that bitch is on high. I didn't know they changed that bitch from baby moved in there.
And they'll go on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Oh, no gain, huh? Oh, you think you getting jiggy, huh? Think you got defense, huh? Let me see something. Let me see something.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 for the 20. Now Jameis on 2nd down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Winston on 3rd and 2. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucks in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
All right, so we can finish this Madden game, son. I'm in the 2nd quarter. All right.
Let's go now.
Winston now. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. The give is to Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Let's go now. Hey, stop. Let's go. Four down. Ready. Black 22. Sonic.
Jameis now on 1st down. Finding room to the 20. Evans has it left side. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers.
Fucking with them Leafs. I've been rolling these switches for a few months now, but I don't know. Fuck with them Leafs. Yeah. I got really some fucked up ass against the Leafs,
and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard
for
line.
real.
2 yards on the carry.
I think it's really because I
down.
ain't gotten my grounder no more. I gotta get me another grounder.
Stop that one for a short game.
A good one, you know what I'm saying? So I don't be breaking that weed down
The
good
ability to
enough.
stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't be popping the bitch all the way up, but then they be fucking up, man.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, let's get a conversion.
I ain't never tried one.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Peyton Barber, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that'll make the score 14-0. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, he throwing the seams on me. I'm going to take one of them.
Tuesday.
Now Ryan on first down. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Back 25. Get up.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Trying to lay one up deep, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Again, Ryan. And he's got Sanu. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw again is Ryan. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper from 6 yards away. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here's Butcher to kick it away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Well, CD, what do you make of Tampa Bay through 4 weeks? They come back out here on offense, but they're 2-2. They had the 2-0 start, then the loss to Pittsburgh. Week 4, though, 48-10, the defeat to Chicago.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It's hard to figure, but they really struggled on the defensive side of the ball, and Chicago took full advantage of it and essentially blitzed them on that side because they put up big points, and then you're chasing. I mean, Tampa is down 38-3 at the half. Ryan Fitzpatrick, that magic that he had, it went away, and he ended up losing his job in the 3rd quarter. Jameis Winston, his first action of this year. So the Bucs now on a bye week 5, and then at Atlanta week 6. Who do you go with, Jameis? I think they're going to go with Jameis Winston at that point. Ryan Fitzpatrick gave him a great start. They've lost 2 in a row, and Winston is their future. They've got to make it happen now. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Winston. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And the defense.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag. No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Here's Ryan.
The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. A nice gain of 21 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ryan now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
That's crazy.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
That's crazy.
Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Bosher to kick it away. On the return, this is Jaquiz Rogers. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. They give him a gain of 37.
You want to challenge that? Ain't no need to challenge, boy. Tippy toes. Tippy toes. That was a nasty catch. That boy kept them toes down. Fell out of bounds. I didn't know he was going to do that shit. I just ran to the sideline and held X. That bitch was out of bounds. But he kept his toes in and he just stretched out. Got that bitch. That shit crazy. I know this nigga mad. Oh, they'll return this shit. That's going to be fucked up.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A carry for a former Falcon, Jaquiz Rogers. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Second down, Winston. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The tight end, Cameron Brate, was the target. And it's 3rd and short.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jameis to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight, He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, CD, a quick look back at Week 4 in the NFL. Not good for rookie QBs. They went 0 for 4. You had Rosen and Mayfield making their first starts. Both close losses.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold took on Jacksonville, one of the better defenses in the league. That's a tough go, and obviously lost that game. And then how about Josh Allen in Buffalo going to Green Bay, the Packers wearing the throwback uniforms. He almost didn't have a chance in that one. That was a really difficult one. But you mentioned Rosen and Mayfield. Close losses, acquitted themselves pretty well overall, although Mayfield did turn it over 4 times in the game. But I like what we're seeing out of him. The one winner, though, was Lamar Jackson, but it doesn't go on his record. He wasn't the starting quarterback, used a little bit in their game in their win over Pittsburgh.
Hey, wait.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now.
Shit,
This is an
that's how you
offense that
play that
continues to
shit,
struggle
bro.
to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync. They're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
In on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Winston. And incomplete on the deep ball. What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a run from his friend there, trying to create a big play. Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going. Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. On 1st down, Ryan. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. The timing and the faking on that play was so good, you almost think you're at a magical act, right? The magician has shown you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's created an illusion, and the illusion was they were going to throw the football. Looked like a pass play. Instead, it turned into a draw. Offensive line able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game, and that's why they picked up big yardage into the secondary. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. A lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. Second and 10 now, Ryan. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10. I would expect to see some pressure here. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
11. Got it. 25.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah,
ain't no penalty, little bit.
The officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Winston. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 45 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Derek Shelby takes him down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Ready. Blue ready. Hey, sub. Let's go. Green, triple C. Follow. Hey, sub. Let's go.
To throw is Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Grady Jarrett breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Ready. Blue ready.
From the gun, Winston. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken around the 12. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Time to draft kick back out tonight at 9. You want to go peek and see what my team looking like.
Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hey, 5 on the 50.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
You're listening to blitz on 2nd and long. So I think he can try to blitz me right here.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
It should be like one out there.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. He'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
Then 48 seconds. I got the ball.
Before what'll be an important 3rd down.
I'm about a touchdown. 3rd quarter. He thought I was gonna run to keep the clock going. Shit, I passed that bitch. Try to get that first. I got like 6 yards. Now it's 3rd and 2. See what I'm finna hit this nigga. He thinking that run coming. I got something for him. Quick hitchy. If he ain't man, he about to pick this shit. If he ain't man, I ain't finna throw this shit. Let me see. No bullshit. It's hard to tell. I'm just gonna fly jet. Fuck that, I ain't finna bullshit.
Winston. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
That'll do it, folks.
Winston to Godwin on the connection
Ball
there
game.
for Tampa Bay first. Falcons going to use their
don't
third
waste your
and final
time out, bro. It's
timeout.
ball game,
And they'll be
buddy.
disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
At 38, you don't get this shit.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they
And he
come
got
up
the
1st and
Falcons
10.
too. They gonna try to show him that you love.
Ready.
And they'll go on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Ready.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Winston to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Ready? Blue 80. Green, triple C. Sonic. Let's go.
Here's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Portolito de ball. Translation. Ball game. Nasty motherfucker. You got Jiggy on me a little bit, though. You got Jiggy on me a little bit toward the end, though. I ain't no bullshit. Shit, yeah. I fuck with that bit. I throw that shit in the flats. He taking that shit. I gotta hit that window right there. Trying to see if I really threw it too late. Yeah, because he coming up the route right now. I think I could have thrown it earlier than that. Let me see. We could vote.